A common problem in physical security projects, specifically with IP video, is trying to use existing coaxial cable connections to power our typical IP-based cameras. A great product for doing this is the Vigitron vi2416 product. This is the product you see here. It is a rack mount product with 16 ports that convert Ethernet to coax. There is also a 8-port version and a 4-port version. This particular product takes a standard UTP Ethernet connection, converts it to coax, runs that over coax, and then uses a small product such as the 2400A or 2401 product to receive the coaxial connection, convert it back to a UTP copper connection to power your camera. I'm going to be using the 2400A product, which is the mini version, which is nice to fit in a small enclosure or something like that. This particular product requires you to power it with a small power supply. On the front end, you'll notice it supplies a 12-volt power supply. It is also recommended that you ground this in the data center or in your telecommunications rack. So I'm going to now power the device. Important to consider here is that the 2416 product actually passes Ethernet through the configuration. So if I have a mid-span or a POE switch that is providing power, this product will extend not only the Ethernet, but the power over in Ethernet, the distance specified with the product. This can actually pass 10 base T Ethernet up to 5,000 feet. It can also do 100 base T up to 1,900 feet. Basically, the way it works is you have your incoming connection, which usually should be providing power over Ethernet power into your connection. Notice I now get link lights. On the front, I have the ability to have a dip switch that flips between 10 base T and 100 base T. I have left them at 100 base T. You then plug in your existing coaxial cable into the BNC connector provided on the front of the chassis. You then run this. The length, you then on the other end of your existing coaxial cable, you plug the Ethernet and PoE extender on the other side. Either one of these products will work. I basically plug this in, and then I plug my camera in to the 10100 port on the other side. Once I've done so, you will notice that this particular product is passing the power over the device. Although there is a 12-volt DC power input on this particular product does not require the use of it. The only time you would need to use this is if you were not supplying PoE with your connection. If you were just plugging this into standard Ethernet and you needed PoE to be provided on this side, then you would need to power this device with a 12-volt DC connection with either a remote power supply or a local power source. That's it. That's how pretty simple this is. Keep in mind that you would not plug this coaxial cable directly into a camera source. It does require you to have this device on the other end. That's it. This is a real quick and simple way to solve a common problem where we're trying to convert customers that are typically using coaxial cables for existing analog configurations and upgrading them to more modern IP-based devices.